everyone, Arati here, Arati Hammond from Impact 100. Today we are checking in with our friends at Tykes and Teens. And we have here with us today Mr. Rodney Battles, and he is the new CEO of Tykes and Teens. For sure this year has been challenging, a lot going on. You stepped in during COVID times. I mean, talk about a transition into a new job and a curveball all at the same time for you. Tell us how it's going, Rodney.
Well, actually, it's been an amazing journey to come to South Florida and be a part of Tykes and Teens. I interviewed initially on Zoom and then actually came and traveled during COVID and interviewed live here with the staff, and then actually went back and actually had more Zoom interviews, and then actually came and bought a home during COVID, closed during COVID, moved during COVID. It's been an amazing journey with COVID to get into the community, and I'm still looking forward to meeting people throughout the community. So it has been a very strange welcome to the community, but it has been, I've had such a warm reception. As you can tell, I'm not from New Jersey because the accent that I have is Southern, and so I brought my Southern charm down to South Florida to be a part of the community, and I look forward to being here for a long time.
Well, Tykes and Teens has been sort of a institutional organization for Palm City and Martin County. Like, there's no other mental health for our adolescents for a long time. Jeff Shear and his mom and what they started has been profound. So it's great to see new energy, new step in, etc. And then you were mentioning that you're starting collaborations now with like the Boys and Girls Club, for example, which I'm a proud board member of, and you're working with Fletch. So tell us more about where you see that going.
So I would like to say that I have had the opportunity to meet so many of the nonprofit leaders in the community. Just last week I went down and spent time with Wendy Reynoso down at Banner Lake and the Dunbar Center.
Love what they do.
They're doing a wonderful job down there. We talked about how we can work together and collaborate together to help the children in the south end of the county. And then Fletch and I have been meeting on multiple situations and opportunities, and we have a joint task force working together on how we can also collaborate to make a difference for the children of Martin County. So it's been really interesting because Tykes and Teens has offices in Vero and in St. Lucie, as well as in Jensen Beach and here in Palm City and Hope Sound. So I have been to all the offices. I've met with all different people. I had a great meeting with Sean. In St. Lucie, and so it's just been really great. I've been to the Children's Services Council, had the opportunity to meet with them. I met with the commissioners, and I've had warm receptions throughout. And it all is based upon the quality of the services that Tykes and Teens has provided for this community. And the Treasure Coast was really attractive to me, but really it was Tykes and Teens is why I'm here, because I am passionate about making a difference, impacting children's lives. And when I found Tykes and Teens, it was such a smooth fit for me, because having the passion of wanting to make a difference and finding a team like Tykes and Teens, and even in the interview process, Jeff and his mom were part of that interview process. And so when we decided to become one, I felt like that it was a part of the founders were a part of that process, and it was an endorsement of how Tykes and Teens is going to be in the future and continuing to grow and continue to make a difference.
I love it.
So it was just a very smooth transition, and it is still challenging in COVID. And what you find is so many children in COVID have struggled. Domestic violence is up in our communities. Mental health services demand is up. And I have to tell you, the staff of Tykes and Teens were phenomenal, because when this started, there was a 30-day turnaround from doing all of our services face-to-face. Within 30 days, we went full telemed, and we started providing services. And as of today, since March, we have provided more than 17,500 individual sessions with children.
Just all through telemed?
All through telemed throughout the Treasure Coast.
Wow.
And this staff didn't question, they jumped on it. What can we do to make a difference? And so that just is a testament for the community to know that this group is so committed and so passionate about making a difference that they just want to know what they can do.
So are you 100% virtual right now, or are there still kids coming in person?
No, we have sort of a combination. Majority is still telemedicine, but we have some people who like to come in, and we're providing social distance, even though I took my mask off because it kept falling. but you know, the reality is that we have.
And remind me, we need to get Rodney some masks.
But we have people coming in every day. We have children coming in every day. We're still doing the things that we've done. We just do them a little differently.
Love it.
And the challenges are great. The need is great. Tykes and Teens has never needed help more, because with the increase in the services that we provided,
Yes.
we still needed community support. We really need Impact 100 support. So it is important that we continue to invest in children's lives. Without that, you know, what does the future hold for our children?
You're absolutely right. We hope to check in with you more frequently. Thank you for all that you're doing. Thank you for considering to come here. I'm sure you're going to infuse amazing energy into it, and we look forward to it, Rodney.
Absolutely. Thank you.
But we also have Janice here, and Janice is going to, now you do know, you've been here longer, you do know that the Impact 100 has awarded 3 years consecutive grants to Tykes and Teens, but especially during these COVID times, tell us how the Impact 100 grant helped you navigate.
Yes, and so I've been here 24 years, so yes, I have been
You've been here long
to
enough,
know
right?
the
Yes,
impact
yes.
of Impact 100. And so one of the challenges that we faced, or I should say our families faced, was a deficit in their revenue, right? They were out of work, different things like that. So our ability to collect, because what we do is we offer services on a sliding scale. And so those services are often offered at $3, $10, $20, depending on the family's ability to pay.
But the family's work situation and their income affecting could not.
Exactly. So right, but we're not going to stop providing services to anyone. And again, you know, based on their ability to pay. So if they can't pay, we still provide services. But of course, we still have to pay our therapists to provide those services too.
Sure.
So that's where your help really came in.
Awesome.
So that you kept us viable.
Yes.
Again, without missing a beat, without having to let anyone go or cut anyone back or anything like that. So, and our kids have struggled, which even though today's kids are really technologically savvy, they're not necessarily real comfortable being on the screen as we are right now.
Yes.
And but we are conducting our services, all of our groups, as well as the individual services. And just working with those kids to become more comfortable in that format. So,
well, thank
we
you
couldn't
for all
have done
that
it.
you do.
We
Yes.
wouldn't have been able to continue to offer those services at the level
So
we
let's
do.
say, yay, Impact 100.
Yay, Impact 100!
We hope to support you again. Please apply for the grant again this year.
You know we
We
will.
have our cycle coming up again, and anything we can do in between grant cycles, we are here to help you. Just a phone call away. You don't have to wait for a grant application. Individually, we are community business owners, would love to help you. So
I have one request.
yes, please shout it out.
We need large stuffed animals. Large.
Okay.
Only about half a dozen. For our social distancing, we want to make our waiting room, as people start to trickle back in, we want them to remain socially distant, but we want it to be in a friendly, inviting atmosphere. So I'd like to get those bears or whatever in the chairs for the spacing.
Large stuffed animals. I know you all have a lot. You should be doing fall cleanup in your house if you're not already doing it. So please do fall cleanup. Line up those large stuffed animals. Drop it off at the Arati Hammond office. We'll coordinate bringing it to the Tykes and Teens location here. Thank you for joining me, Janice. Thank you, Rodney. And thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Impact 100.
Bye now.